Welcome to MarcusG.TV. I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano. I'm a chef on a mission. Today's mission is my favorite food. I was just recently asked this question. I get asked this question a lot. Marcus, what is your favorite single dish? What is your favorite single food? What do you enjoy cooking? So first off, I personally consume a plant-based diet. I don't do any dairy. I don't do any kind of really animal products. I mean, honey is really the only thing that would be animal produced in my diet. However, I do taste a wide variety of foods because I own a restaurant and we serve all kinds of foods. We do serve meat and we do serve seafood, so I will taste those to make sure they do taste okay. I became a vegetarian about 14 years ago. Been on and off vegan throughout the course of the years, and been really hardcore high carb the last 8-9 months, and I did that a couple of years ago with great success. Loads of increased energy, my running has taken off, the weight comes off when I do that. I just feel awesome when I do that. So what do I like for myself to eat? I'm a very simple eater. I like to mono-eat. Like, for example, I could just eat a dozen nectarines and be totally happy and satiated with that. I can eat a bowl of brown rice, the simple sauce on it, whether it's Szechuan sauce or whether a little chipotle on it or something. So I'm really a simple eater. However, I do like bold, fresh flavors. Things like garlic, cilantro, ginger, lime, different spices like cumin, Cajun spices, all different kinds of things like that. So with that being said, my personal favorite food, I mean, you give me a really well executed like Indian soup, like a bean soup or an Indian bean dish, a vegetable dish like that, I am perfectly satisfied. Lots of bold flavors. We have a local diner here that he makes these outrageous Indian soups. He makes it in outrageous Indian cuisine. It's his family meal. I've been going to him for several years. So he'll make these like mung bean soups that are just to die for. So when I make food for myself, I typically like to go regional Mexican, not Tex-Mex, but regional, real Mexican food. I typically like Indian food. I love all the bold spice flavors of Indian food. And I love Thai, especially Thai curries, coconut-based curries. Now, coconut curries are very high in fat, so I really don't eat those that much. Because like I mentioned, I am on a high-carb, plant-based diet, which means I try to limit my fat and limit my protein intake to about 10% of my caloric intake is fat and protein, each 10%, not combined. So that means 80% left for carbs. When you have coconut milk in your daily, if you had it in your daily diet, it would throw the fat levels way through the roof. So that's something I reserve for for maybe a once a month treat. But you can make lots of really bold, flavorful Indian dishes based with lentils, based with beans, garbanzo beans, lentils, mung beans, that are just dynamite, and you don't have to use much fat or any fat in any of these dishes. And you can really use a lot of tomatoes, use a lot of different spices, dried mango, asafoetida, the different Indian curries, from the cashmere to the masala. Now like I said, now a lot of those things will have dairy in them if you go to an Indian restaurant, so you just have to ask if you're avoiding dairy. Now for me, cooking, just the smell of all those spices is just phenomenal. Black beans, like a Mexican-inspired black bean with chipotles or anchos or some kind of chili, some kind of spice to it, and rice, perfect dish for me, perfect, just all around. Of course, I am Italian, so I did grow up on pasta. So, I am a big pasta fan. I do eat some whole wheat organic pastas from time to time. Maybe a couple times a week I'll do that. Just depends on how I feel. Now, wheat is one of those things that is inflammatory, so I try to really limit my wheat intake. But I'm not a fanatic about it, and I'm not a nut about it, so I will consume wheat maybe a couple days a week. So that's my favorite dish, my favorite ethnicity, or my favorite food in a rundown. If you like my videos, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and definitely pass it on.